goodness, it's not working.
Oh no.
I can't see. There we go. We can see Overwatch. It didn't work for just a second. It panicked
There we
me.
go.
All right. Hello. Welcome. It's Overwatch time. Yippee.
It is Overwatch time.
Yippee. It's me, Kigatron, the caster that's been here for a couple times. And then Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan the Rhino. Yeah, I play for Academy currently, Overwatch, and then was an played varsity last year. So we'll see how club does this time around. EMU.
Yep. Eastern Michigan University. And I think it's the same stuff. They actually mentioned who goes in what order this time, too. Age, DPS, tank. I don't know if you want to... Reading. Anyways, after that... So, what do you think of club's chances? I mean, we got a little sneak peek at everyone's profiles.
I think they got a solid chance. I've been seeing club play and seeing some of their previous VODs and stuff, so I think they definitely have a solid chance to play. I haven't seen much of EMU, so I haven't done too much research on his background, but based on the ranks and seeing how they're running everything, even in the chat, seems like they're at least pretty competent.
Right? They know what's going on.
We'll definitely see, though. This will be a fun match. Two Michigan schools head to head.
Heck yeah!
Always love to see it.
I always like to see a little rivalry going on.
Yeah.
Just forget where EMU is. Somewhere on the east side of Michigan.
I don't know either. I'm not from Michigan, so.
Oh yeah.
So I do not know anywhere besides Kalamazoo, really, in Grand Rapids, and then Detroit.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So it looks like they're gonna start with what they have been starting on. Looks like Jonas tanking. Scott and Logan are gonna be DPSing. And then the other two supporting.
Yep. So this is their typical. It looks like their typical lineup for the first map on round one, typically, which is the only difference being their supports, Turtle and Alacrity, on support, and then their normal Jonah on tank, Top Ramen King on, and Tisania on DPSs. So
pretty standard looking.
Yeah, we'll see the Raider switch out for Turtle later on, probably map 2. I think it also depends on what comp they want to run, but typically this is their control setup.
Right, because I think Raider likes to swap a little more in and out, likes to dip into Juno, Jetpack Cat.
Yeah.
There's another one, but I can't remember it. But isn't Kiri Lucio jailed for all of time?
Yeah. We know. I'm pretty sure Alacrity is just on a Kiri jail for the most part. So
yeah,
she's got a mean Ana, but Kiri's meta and will always work with any comp for the most part. So
yeah, Kiri just being meta, being able to just do whatever she wants.
Yep.
It looks like they're debating bans here. Now, Ilios. What am I thinking here? I can see a sim ban very early. Being that they have
Yes, it looks based on their career profiles, it looked like Rage was a very, very high level DPS with some like sim being one of their top, being in the GM SR ratings. So we'll see how that plays out, if they want to ban him just because it's a top rated sim player, or if their hero level is also high with Symmetra. It looks like Sombra is one of the bigger threats there for Rage.
Oh, I didn't even see that either.
No.
I was just thinking too in general, because it's a control map and you usually see sim TPs out of spawn.
Yeah, I don't think Ilios is too much of a sim map Although the lighthouse the submap of lighthouse is very good for sim if you want to just bunker on point.
That is true. That is true.
But other than that, I think it looks like they're debating some of the ruling on home team based on home team and whatnot.
Yeah.
Who gets first ban? So
I believe it's home team hosts gets map pick, and then losers get banned, and then they go back and forth on map picks and bans.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how I believe it is that way too. So they might be trying to rule book each other right now. We know Evan likes to rule book, so we'll see if their coach is willing to bring it up a notch and try to beat the rule book battle or not.
Fight with Evan here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like their coach right now is their quote unquote coach. More like their captain is
Beamer Boy,
Astottle.
Oh,
Well, Astottle looks like the one who's talking in chat the most, so I assume either captain or coach.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Beamer Boy does seem like the coach though, because career profile private, so I assume that would be the case.
My one assumption is that, as we know, coaches aren't really allowed to play.
No,
but
well, unless they're listed as a player coach, which I believe I'm not fully sure of the NACE ruling, but I believe that is possible, as long as they're listed as a player, and then they could be listed as a captain or a player coach.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Player/coach. I believe that's possible. I'm assuming Beamer Boy is more like a coach, while Astottle is probably just the captain.
Right. And we do actually have our bans here, with EMU's going to be banning a Sojourn, while WMU's opting for the Czar ban, which does make sense.
I believe that's a good choice. We'll see probably a lot of Emre being played, but Zarya ban is always a good one, especially with Vendetta in play here too. We're not sure how they want to deal with that. If they were planned on running a Zar Ven comp, then that could have been a little more difficult for them now that Zarya is gone. But having that Soj ban initial will be good, because we know Desania does like to play Soj quite a bit.
I was about to say, my guess would be its most... But the ban from then, probably a target ban, or maybe a protective ban this early, just... Maybe they have a Soj player that's just hidden somewhere in there that I didn't see or something.
Yeah, maybe possible review from the players also revealed that they do have a Soj player EMU likes to play, or that we do know that Desania does like to play Soj, so that's obvious, but could possibly reveal that Astottle does like to play Zar as well from previous VODs, so we'll see.
Yeah. And as I did see as well, they do have a Zar main as on their tank, at least from what I saw.
Does look like Zarya is one of the top contestants for one of their top players, along with D.Va, so we might see a D.Va composition coming out here too on Ilios.
I would love to see a D.Va v D.Va, because I know that Jonah loves to run D.Va on control maps just because of the mobility.
Yes. Yeah, having the mobility on these control maps is key, especially with these side lanes going in. We'll probably see, I'm assuming, probably a Genji with an Emre out of WMU, and then
or maybe, because I know Top Robin King has played it once in a while.
From previous talks with him, it seems like he prefers Genji. Vendetta, he's still familiar with, but isn't too fond of per se.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Although we do know that Vendetta is a strong pick.
Always has been.
So.
We're just waiting for everything to load in right now. We did see people getting picked immediately, but of course you never really know.
Yeah, it's always the pre-phase, so we never know.
Looks like we're going to be starting on Lighthouse for Ilios. Very fun map.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, this could be a potential for that sim player to use this to their advantage if they do want to play a bunker composition.
Just sit down on point, untouchable, undefeatable. You just got to throw stuff in that middle room to even get past. And we do see sims.
We do see Sims, but that could also just be for the rollout. They could be there that flex DPS in there.
This is true. We also see WMU opting for an Emre, the traditional Lucio Kiri that you would normally see.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, we do see the EMU having that Juno Kiri rather than Lucio for the speed. You do have that Juno. Oh, let's see, they're swapping up a little bit.
Fakes. Looks like the Sims are going to TP. Just
Looks
WMU
like,
opting for high ground and EMU opting for low ground, loop around. A little interesting.
It does look like Sim is being stuck here, though, for EMU.
This is the problem with Sim.
Taking
Sim's
control.
so inside that you just got to get to someone.
Keeping control of that cage probably till the Sim TP. You got Sim TP top from EMU right now.
CTP.
We're flipping.
But it
Well,
looks like
WMU is
just
flipping.
able to flip. Yeah, just straight to point. Yeah. Diva's going in right now on the Kiriko up top. Kiri TP is back to the team. The Diva is in them. Kiri TP is going to come out.
Diva's moved off. Diva out of the game right here. So
immediately
WMU up 1 right now. They could probably apply a bit more pressure here if they wanted to get another pick out of them.
I was about to say, go in
looks like
here.
they are right now.
Be careful. Watch out for this Sim. She's hiding.
There you go. A nice pick off from
Nice
Kasania off on that Kiri there. They will probably have to reset for the healer right off that spawn.
Good little early pick and good ult percentage. Emre sitting on almost 60 ult already, which is just Emre. Divas are opting to fight high ground here, looking to play.
Trying to take control of that high ground. The Sim is using that pressure.
Sim's using the pressure.
Sim using that high beam and it's just putting pressure on
gonna
him.
get out. EMU's gonna take their high ground back. There's a door right there. Sim's really low, going in. There's Suzu coming out already, very early. Still no ults from either side. WMU is approaching their first ult here, though.
Emre getting booped off in the back line. That's 2 picks off for EMU.
WMU is just gonna have
to Diva getting demeched there. So looks like
good pick, though.
Play flipped in the favor for EMU, and now they're just trying to hold on for a little bit more percentage.
Right. Looks like Lucio doesn't get out. Just barely
Lucio
falls
dying
off.
for the quick respawn, but does not get it in time.
Shame.
So it's going to be a reset for WMU.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one coming up here. Almost 3 ults for 3 ults. This is going to be... It's definitely going to be a big fight here. WMU going to have to start with something here.
WMU having the advantage of their 2 support ults coming into this fight. So they're down. But starting off with Kiri.
Coming off first, and then Emre, followed by Heineken, and Symmetra Shield.
There's Bomb from getting D-Max. It's Sim and Cassidy ult coming out from them.
Sim, Cass, and Diva for Kiri Emre.
Okay, for Kiri Emre. Not a bad trade, although they did use a support ult, which is one of the stronger ults for that fight.
This is true.
EMU will have both of their support ults for this next fight, although they'll have no other response. An early beat to start us off here.
The Sim's getting targeted down, ran out inside. Kitsune's going down.
Counter both. There we go.
Support ults just for a Reaper to distract one. Oh, and Bomb.
I'm using Diva Bomb to secure that remix. Just Diva left for EMU.
Diva just
stalling out for a little bit more percentage there. Might be a stagger here. Actually, no, they wouldn't.
I mean,
about even a percentage right now with that retake of the point.
Now, neither side really even close to an ult. Maybe the Diva's close to Bomb here soon, but like, this is going to be a very big fight here. Whoever gets the first pick could very much determine the way this fight goes.
WMU having a little bit of an advantage with that higher percentage on the support ults. And keeping up the pressure on that high ground is keeping them off the point.
EMU's going to have to do something. They're going to have to go for touch here eventually. EMU looks like their Kiri's going for it. Who's got it? The Sim's on point, or the Diva. Diva's on point with the Kiri. The Juno's going to get picked off high ground.
Sonya just picking off. Yo, it's 2 fight. 2 down for WMU in there.
Early. But Emre responded quickly by
Cassidy. Cassidy's
going to go down early. Both Divas are going to get
That's Bomb going out.
Bomb. Unfortunately,
Sonya kind of getting stuck on that wall there.
Unfortunately,
holding on for a little bit more percentage.
Honestly, I would say...
retakes points.
I was about to say, I think that was overall a benefit for WMU. They got out the castle. They forced out Bomb with the remake. Really?
WMU will be looking for an early percentage on Lucio or Kiri to get them started here. They will have the ult advantage in this next fight, but the only thing they'll have to counter is Sim Wall.
Sim Wall can be a little tricky. Right on point here could be a big dissection. Sim has her ult. WMU is going to have to go. Look, top Robin King looking for the touch. Still no one. Early pick on the Reaper.
There's the touch. There we go. Kitsune on point.
Followed quickly
Like
by
that Sim
Wall. Beats coming out too.
Along with Beat. Last fight. Here
Bombs
we go.
out for WMU.
Looks
also
like they're
has
close to
bombs.
Sim as
There
well.
goes the Cassidy.
They're close to Kiri here.
Bombs coming out. Diva's gonna be.
Bomb coming out. That
Bomb for the
there's
Kitsune as
Late
well.
Kitsune could be advantage for EMU.
Looks like the Sim is just
They're
sitting
trying to
there.
hold on. There's a DMAC. DMAC with the TP.
That's unfortunate.
Their tank's down.
Unfortunately, it's just.
There goes Lucio, and
Just
then just Reaper left on point, trying to stay on for as long as possible. It's a 4v1.
And just
The
not
Reaper
able
goes
to hold
down.
on.
First map goes to EMU.
Score 0-1.
Overall, not bad. It was really good. I think the part
That was
just
really
got
good.
them, It was just the
Yeah,
Sim wall.
Ready.
Yeah, coming to the end with that last stall, maybe could have held on to Beat a little bit longer, but with that Kitsune for EMU coming in clutch pretty much for them to hold on to that advantage.
Last minute Kitsune.
Yep, just gotta focus down with whoever you know has that ult advantage.
Right.
You probably knew Kiri was close to ult, had to focus her down a little bit more.
Right.
Could-
Or maybe try to poke out the Sim, force out wall even earlier, or sloppier on point.
Objective.
But looks like we're gonna be at Roadhog's favorite map. The
Looks like we're keeping the same comp as last time.
WMU and EMU both opting to go inside here. Emre's
Yeah,
kind of
trying to take cage control early. There's Suzu out early for WMU and TP.
There's Juno Ring trying to do
There's the
something.
TP behind,
TP
trying to focus out the M
flip.
right here.
The Diva's stuck in though without her supports. Unfortunately, she's
Yeah.
going to be able to get the Emre out with it, which is just
Yep.
unfortunate.
Oh, there goes the Lucio as well. They're gonna be down 2 there.
there's
And there goes
more.
the Kit. Yep.
Yep. There
you go.
goes the Kiri, then there
first
goes
fight.
everyone else.
First fight in favor of EMU. An early TP behind can really catch people off guard, especially the Sanya trying to take the inside route through Lighthouse.
Just caught off guard and unable to get back with your team. A full force Diva on your face, and what are you going to do?
Yeah. Diva having the high mobility can easily escape through some of those hard engages.
WMU
Opting for the Mei swap here.
Yeah. Both
Good for
Mei used their
isolation.
cooldowns. You had to
Yeah.
use your boosters just to get out of the pit there.
Yeah. EMU not having any speed anymore, they could press advantage with Lucio's speed here. There's the wall coming out to
Diva's kind of
isolate the
stuck
Diva.
in here. There's High Noon coming out right on
An
point.
early-
Gonna
yeah.
get one.
Got one there.
And a DMAC. It's like just trying to keep up, but it looks like they're
Yeah.
just unable. Unable.
Kind of getting split here.
Looks like the Lucio's just gonna have to try to get back and reset.
Yeah. WMU's kind of getting split here a little bit by this deep backline with the Diva pressuring their front line.
Yeah.
Strong backline with the Cassidy and that Sim is gonna cause these long drawn out fights to cause trouble for WMU.
Well, WMU still unfortunately not on an ult with EMU sitting on almost 4 of them. Building up high
So
here,
they-
trying to get to the Lucio ult. Beats an option.
Looks like WMU trying to force a flip possibly out of EMU here by taking their side. Yep.
Yep, WMU's
Forcing out
opting
that-
to trying to take cage here.
Yeah,
Just trying to
trying
duel
to force out the
inside.
cage battle here. Good wall out of the Mei. Forcing,
Oh, the Mei is gonna unfortunately
forcing them to
die
back
though.
up.
Beats forced out, responded quickly by
Yeah.
Juno. And there
The
goes
late Juno to be half that advantage.
Bombs coming out.
With the Diva bomb,
Not
got
able to get
no
anyone.
one there.
Kitsune
Kitsune
just to
to
fight
help
for
force
this.
the fight. Help hold as much percent as possible in
But
this fight.
unfortunately, the Sim is just gonna rip apart. WMU is gonna have to do a touch
You
here.
just have to walk early to try to get the Emery
Emre's ulting
and
here.
the Mei out early.
Oh,
Mei out early quickly. Mei stalling on point right now for that touch. There's the Mei ult as
Mei's
well.
ult gonna come out. Gonna freeze the Sim, but there's High Noon in the very far back. Walled off.
Cass up coming out. Being caught by that Diva Matrix.
unfortunately, the Kiri and everyone else just weren't able to hold on long enough. I don't think they're going to be able to get the touch here, and that's going to be EMU for map 1. Oof.
EMU seems a little more coordinated with their efforts. WMU getting a little bit more split early on there in some of those fights. That Sim TP really screws over WMU when they're trying to have that aggressive front line and back line at the same time. Keeping the MRE safe, but also trying to pressure with that diva.
Yep. It's just too difficult. You had too many things to focus on. You gotta watch the Sim TP. You gotta watch when the boosters happen. You're still gonna be watching out for this cast because he's absolutely blasting the rest of your back line. Just unable to focus on it.
Yeah, I think almost every time they saw Emre get low on HP, that Sim TP came out and the diva continued putting that pressure on that Emre. So we'll probably see a lot more Sim out of this game. We might even see an early Sim ban out of WMU for this next map.
But overall, not out of it. It was still very close regardless. Map 1 was close. Map 2, maybe not as much, but, you know, it was there.
Yeah, them losing early control of Cage kind of screwed them over, especially with Sim having that strong anchor within enclosed spaces.
Sim in enclosed spaces, just untouchable.
Yeah. Fortunately, playing diva into Sim is difficult as well due to that beam. Kind of putting aggression with that diva and trying to kill off the Sim. It's pretty difficult with that beam charge. Just keeps on shredding even with that DM up.
Right. Beams go through so much. Can't play the Sig. Can't play the diva. Can't really play too much shield there, or else you're gonna give her free charge and melt everyone. It's a little difficult. But overall, still very winnable. Hopefully, that's all we see.
I think just a bit of disjointedness out of WMU coming out with this first map, especially that second point with Well. Seems like WMU probably bring it back together in this next one.
And it looks like WMU's going to opt to go to Atlas. Everyone's favorite Flashpoint map, and I mean it.
At least WMU's favorite for the most part.
Yeah.
I believe Surabasa is in the map pool now.
A different league, though.
Different league, though, yeah. I believe if Surabasa is a choice, that is a big contender for favorite Flashpoint map. But
right. Better than New Junk.
Atlas is my personal favorite. There's quite a few people's favorites as soon as the bugs got fixed out of it, at least.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually an opter for Surabasa instead. Just like a tiny preference, but they're both fun. I don't know, I just prefer Surabasa a little better. Maybe that's just me being crazy.
I think Surabasa, seeing how they WMU banned Zar early on, we might see a Zar on this Atlas Flashpoint.
Very true.
Because we know this very brawly.
And there it is, the Sim ban.
Yeah, there's a Sim ban early on from WMU. Getting rid of that troublemaker quickly.
Right. Sim was just a big issue, allowing everybody to rotate around, doing massive damage to the tank. They couldn't do anything. Really can't play Diva with the Sim. And as we know, WMU is the favorite for the Sim, or for the Divas.
Yeah, that removing the Sim out of this map will help WMU especially with the quick rotations. If they do play Diva played a big part with those Sim TPs getting quickly on the flank.
Okay, now the question is, what exactly is next? What is EMU ban? Does EMU what is the ban here? We could ban a Kyrie or Lucio, take away the major heals or like mobility of a comp. Could ban the Lucio because they preferred the Juno over a Lucio.
I think that they'll probably. We do see Raider in now too. I believe Turtle is the favored for Lucio maps. So seeing Raider might go for the Juno or even Jetpack Cat for that matter.
Ooh, we love seeing a little Jetpack Cat action.
We'll see though. We'll see with WMU's comp possibly keeping the Diva composition. There you go. There's the Lucio ban. So the correct swap from WMU to put Raider in rather than the Turtle. I know Turtle plays quite a bit more Lucio, so having Raider in will be good for WMU in this map.
Yep. When you're playing comp like this, unfortunately, you always just got one person who's put on jail. It's inevitable.
Yep.
Somebody's...
Someone's in the jail cell.
Who is it? Usually the support's being forced to play something they don't want to play.
Yeah. Most likely Alacrity in this case on Kiriko. I know she does like her Ana as well, so...
Right, but my thing would be like majorly, what is the Ana exactly countering here? Maybe the Cass? Without the sim.
Good dive comps can be countered by Ana, but in this case it doesn't seem like they're going a very heavy dive comp. They're kind of doing a split dive to a hybrid kind of split where that Diva is providing a lot of pressure.
Right.
And one of their other supports is enabling that pressure. Or not supports, one of their other DPS is enabling that pressure. But we might see more divey with this sim ban, so we'll see.
Looks like we are going in for an Atlas.
I did see that the sim player did have a high mastery on Sombra. That's her name.
Oh, that's annoying.
So
I hate Sombra.
Sombra could be troublesome here, especially with the Diva, because denying that defense matrix for that 1.5-2 seconds could easily obliterate a Diva.
Death. You have another GPS rocking something again, like a Cass or something. Just roll at him, flashbang, blow him up, and all of a sudden you're down a whole tank. Ooh. WMU opting for an Orisa. And the Brig Juno? I'm a fan.
That is a pretty good comp. I do like the comp. We'll see what their sim player opting to play Torbjorn.
This is
likes the turrets, I guess.
This is an interesting comp. You gotta, like, understand the Winston and the okay. Okay, never mind.
There's what I was talking about, the Zarya Vendetta.
Yep, the
Zarya Vendetta
Zarya Vendetta.
Hopefully, if WMU plays their cards right and gets the bubbles out early, they can just run them down.
Looks like Vendetta's gonna go in here. Both bubbles out.
One bubble off. Yeah. Trying to apply the pressure. Jonah walking in early.
I mean, on an Orisa, you kind of can.
Yep, separating the Vendetta. Vendetta walking in. Good rail shot coming in.
They're backing up here, being a little low. Just regroup, reset, try to play over.
One drop for EMU. Can control the point. Jonah goes down early. Advantage for EMU now. Along with point control. WMU having to back up to regain control with their tank.
Yep, opting to back out instead of fight. You know, the better option, but I think they could have won it. It's only a 5v4. I trust WMU.
Yeah. Looks like Zarya's close to getting her ult charge too.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Vendetta getting low and having to drop and escape. Using most of her cooldowns, EMU slowly backing up. There goes Speed Ring. Vendetta in early, good bubble.
Ooh, Vendetta's gonna get in a solid pick. Why did I just see Shotgun start bugging out? Jonah's also gonna go down.
There goes Jonah as well.
WMU's just gonna have to try to, again, reset, retry, and just try to go for a touch here.
Yeah, Vendetta going in pretty early. EMU trying to create this pressure to get a pick off early.
Low, chasing quick there. That goes to Zarya down first.
EMU applying pressure to keep them off the point. And there goes
Satellite Vector and Overclock. WMU did unfortunately lose 2 people there, but
You need the Vendetta pick off from the overclock coming up from Sania. Early pick, but that cost him 2 ults very early on in this match.
It's true. You don't love to
this
see
map.
2 for nothing, but you know they were already down 1. The response was there, kind of, but you know.
EMU coming out with almost 5 ults. WMU might have to play their cards early.
There's High
There
Noon
goes
coming out very
Pass
early.
Out with a bubble.
Oh, he's
getting
getting knocked
countered
out of it
by
though
the
with the
spear.
spear.
So Jonah gets killed out of all along with the orbital. A late counter all coming out of from Brig.
I mean, you still having to
There
fight
goes
here.
Zar.
Robin King gotta get
Having
one on the
to
Zarya.
pass.
This is still winnable. Oh, they're all so low.
Oh,
the
getting
shield
countered.
bash.
Yeah, shield bash countering that
The
Reaper
Reaper
ult.
ult. Oh no.
First flashpoint is gonna have to go to EMU.
Station.
Very close towards the end there, having
Yeah.
to rip a couple ults just to keep themselves alive. But
Terribly
that was
close.
4. That was 3 ults at the end for WMU.
Yeah, a
Or it was
couple
only
there.
it was 3 for 3 there.
But unfortunately, EMU is sitting on the scary of Vendetta Zarya ult. You just grab 3 people, all of a sudden you're dead because it's Vendetta.
We're seeing that swap again from Top Ramen King back to May, trying to have
There
those
comes the
isolations.
Vendetta ult out early.
Vendetta countered by
No one getting speared.
countered by the spear. Yep. Zarya kind of getting split off right now.
The May's gonna get early though, and then oh no!
Having that, yeah, kind of putting pressure on their Zarya with that wall kind of kept Orisa split from the rest of WMU.
Just unable to get back, just unable to fight with.
Looks like WMU's trying to take the high ground here.
Yep, looking around.
See how this plays out. You have overclock, early overclock, but now
early
grounding.
before even coming around the corner. High Noon, high ground somewhere.
High Noon
Bubble with
holding
it.
him off from putting pressure with that overclock.
High Noon's gonna end here.
Yeah, overclock pretty much
not gonna get
void
anything done.
due to that.
Vendetta going in, one bubble on her, but she's
wall.
in!
There we go. Good wall from Top Ramen King to isolate that Vendetta from the rest of the team. Not able to get a bubble. There goes
The
Brig as well
gets
down.
Speared.
Yeah.
And there goes
Ooh.
the Cassidy too.
Donnie, a couple good picks on it.
Unfortunately, Jonah is just so low.
Jonah-
They're gonna get
yeah.
picked there.
Yeah.
EMU opting to just
Good-
hold as long as possible. But
Yeah. Good trade in the end by Jonah. Jonah dying for the rest of their team, getting that point might be helpful.
right, I'd say
Zarya did die around the same time, so Jonah
Right.
has more mobility to get back quicker.
this is true. And
WMU holding back,
Juno speed
back
ring.
and that high ground a little bit more. Yep. WMU holding the high ground again, trying to keep that advantage up there.
EMU opting to try to go take it away from him here.
Yeah.
There
Very
goes
close.
Jewel early. Grab followed very quickly after. There's no response
Countered
though.
by Brig ult there.
Brig not gonna get anyone, but it is a
It's a
zoning
scrappy
ult.
fight here.
There goes the Brig very early on here.
Yeah.
WMU
Bubble onto Vendetta. Vendetta got half. Speared. There goes Vendetta.
It's
WMU up 1 here.
Up 1.
No bubble for Zarya. Zarya getting chased down. Although Emre's pressuring Desania in the back
so
line.
low in the back.
WMU
EMU
not
is
being
going
able-
to have to
this-
kind of
this
stagger
high ground
touch
advantage.
here. There goes the
Desania
Juno.
Bubble on Emre. Desania doesn't even know where Emre's at.
There goes Brig ult immediately countered by an Orisa,
Oh, there you
and
go.
they're not going to be
Not,
able to
not
touch
quick
here.
enough touch.
Emre
Not quick enough
may
touch
be
for
able to
EMU
die
there.
here, but there goes the Emre. The Zara is so low. Everyone is 1 HP.
Yeah, everyone's falling apart. There we go.
There we go. WMU.
WMU
And then over to the next
for
pillar
that
of light.
point there.
What is that one called? I forget. I think we're going to Bazaar now, though. The inside.
Yes.
We love Bazaar.
Does look like WMU
He's
2
gonna get here
ults.
first.
EMU having close to 3 ults here, with Vendetta and Emre being close to their ults with this next fight.
I can see a satellite vector to start this, or either that or WMU. Overclock quickly starting, but the male
Overclock
also
with-
comes out here.
Securing
There
the
goes
point
the
early
Curie
on
early, though.
for 2 ults. Yeah, Curie down. They might have to try and reset here.
I mean, without a carry, you
EMU.
kind of have to, no?
Yeah. Yep. EMU opting to reset here. They could have tried fighting because of the 2 early ults.
It's true.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
WMU is not going to have a DPS ult now. There's no ults early on. Early bubble coming out on the Vendetta, along with Vector.
Not gonna be able to respond to WMU.
Good isolation off from that wall. Yeah, EMU taking point again. WMU might have to get a response out of it somewhere.
But there goes the Orisa super early. Zarya is absolutely on top of them. Everyone's gonna have to try to get out. Soj goes down, then Mei goes down, then supports are being chased back. Able to get out.
I believe so.
The Brig gets out as well.
Yep. Possibly trying to go for a stagger there, but unable to follow up on the supports. Quick and nimble, both of those.
Brig Juno, just, you can't get him. If you can't get a shot on him, you just never are able to track him. WMU resetting up high ground. There it goes, very early on the Vendetta pick. Grab is out there, but that's going to get nothing. Juno is still
Orbital causing a lot of issues. Emery going for his ult there, pressuring out that Brig.
He's
Emery running down that Brig in the back line.
But Emery's so back. I don't know if he's going to be... Oh, no.
So was one shot for a second there. Trying to hold on to point, Jonah.
When they're not
Jonah goes down on point. Yeah, backline fell apart as soon as Brig died from the Emery ult.
I was about to
Team
say,
got split a little bit with Tisania trying to go into their backline, but their support's being pressured out by the Emery ult.
Right, and the Emery just unfortunately stayed alive super long, and with his life steal, he was able to just get back up and just poke him out from the back.
Yep.
Now we're going to this other inside point. Orisa's on ult, and so is Vendetta. Kind of close to a Brig ult here. Probably midway.
Brig's gonna have ult for our next fight. Maybe we'll build a DPS ult in this next fight as well. Early Vendetta ult coming out. No picks for the Vendetta ult. Tisania trying to pressure out that Emery. Emery low.
Point has opened.
Vendetta going in, getting the pick on the Soj.
Orisa ult's gonna get no one, but it is a separation ult where it separated Vendetta. Fortunately, she's able to stay alive, and looks like EMU's gonna take the first point here.
Yeah, the Vendetta in their backline is really causing issues.
That's what to say.
Getting that separation from Jonah's ult and along with Top Round King's wall, it's just sometimes just isn't enough with that bubble being on there for so long.
Right, you think it would just allow him to stay longer, but I imagine Zarya probably has the bubble perk, yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately out with the bubble on the... Oh, the Vendetta has nothing!
Vendetta getting chased out. Vendetta dies there, they're up one. Finish WMU.
There's Kitsune followed by...
Kitsune. Blizzard, countered by Blizzard almost. Can't even play the Kitsune.
Oh, there goes the DPS ult as well. The other one.
And the late railgun to finish up the fight. Probably not necessary, but secured the fight either way.
I would say always necessary. You know what? Do it.
Yeah.
Looks
seeing
like
a Reaper swap from
Reaper.
EMU. They're coming up on Emery, Grab, and Orbital for EMU.
Is on Brig ult though, and Juno ult here is going to be flying up here.
Looks like they're opting for, rather than the Vendetta, going for Reaper Bubble.
I was
securing a little bit more survivability with that Wraith.
Right. Emery ult coming out very early.
Emery ult coming in, trying to focus out the Juno. Gets the Juno.
Brig's ult's gonna have to come out here, not gonna get anything done. And there goes a Mei as well on point, just trying to stick point.
Trying to stay alive, WMU. There goes down two.
Oh.
Yeah, Tisania just trying to stay alive a little bit to get a little bit more percentage there. Getting the quick spawn with their Brig though. Brig and Orisa.
Yep, looks like WMU is gonna get one more fight here because of how low they are. WMU is on orbital.
Grab though in this situation.
It's true.
Just holding him off for that 10-15%. Could be a little bit scary. There goes quick orbital, countered by orbital again.
There goes the Reaper though. There goes
quick
the
Reaper ult.
No,
Jonah having to abandon his team to try and touch. Jonah coming out with his ult, trying to secure the fight.
He just doesn't get it.
Just kind of gets melted.
Still, beams are a terrible, terrible thing, and looks like EMU is gonna take that next point, making this 0-2. Oof.
Yeah, 3-1 on Atlas.
Play of the game.
3-1 Atlas. I'm taken. Yeah, having 2-0 now in favor of EMU.
That wasn't
EMU's got to pick it up
3-1,
just a little bit more.
It was. Oh, it was 3-1.
Yeah, it was 3-1.
I think it was. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah. See that play of the game that Emery just kind of getting in the backline, separating everyone.
Right, just splitting everyone, not dying a little bit. Just unfortunate, and he's able to just get one pick and then keep going.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to see now. We'll probably see the Sim again now because Sim is now not able to be banned. Although they won't have the Vendetta or the Reaper dive with the Zarya probably.
Right, but I feel like almost it's like the same potency. The fact that it still exists is just
Could just go-
terrifying.
Yeah, Bubble TP is a very strong combo with Sim
Right.
being able to get that free beam charge. Double beam though cause a lot of
beam.
damage too.
Double beam is scary, but it's not unwinnable.
Yeah, a couple scrappy fights towards the end in the WMU were able to pull off, but we'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Going into map 3, WMU getting some close fights there.
Right.
WMU being able to pull off some of those, but EMU having sometimes most likely the ult advantage, some overall team from WMU causing the next fights to go in EMU's favor just because of ult advantage.
Right. Oh, what else is there? I think the next one is hybrid. No, it's escort.
Yeah,
Escort is
escort
next.
hybrid.
I think it's
Yeah,
escort.
having us in a different league than them kind of screws up our
Computing.
casting a little bit, but
Right, I'm like, I think it's this, but I'm not sure. I'm fairly confident it's escort because I remember. I think it was last week. They played Rialto, and I figured out Rialto is based on somewhere in Colombia, which, you know, very smart am I.
yeah.
Very smart. I was like, somewhere South America, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I never claimed I was a destinations person. I know some of the Overwatch maps. That's about it. Just like WMU's opting to keep in Raider and Alacrity here.
Yeah, well, the map pick is first, and then roster change. So we'll see once they pick a map.
This is true. I always forget order. I don't know what maps they play for escort, but Rialto, Kahlo? No, not Kahlo. Circuit Royale? I don't know if that's in their map pool, though. Oh.
Well, we'll see. Hybrid's not Rialto. Hybrid is Kings Row,
Right.
Midtown. Yeah, so we'll see. Not sure exactly what their map pool is here. We do like a good KR, but
I
we'll see
love
what they're opting
Kings
for here.
Row. You know, Kings Row is fun, but I feel like you need a break from it every once in a while. I load into a comp game, and the first thing I see is free thinkers, man.
Yeah, free thinkers. 8 votes for KR immediately.
8 votes for Kings Row, and then the actual one free thinker voting New Junk City. Just like, what?
I don't know if that guy's a free thinker.
He's a thinker.
He's a thinker, all right. Not sure if he's so free about
He's
that, but
thinking for sure.
he's got a brain in him.
And it's always New Junk. Like, I swear, every time it's like, oh, look, we have good, and then not so good. So we can all agree to play these maps, right?
I personally did like New Junk over Suravasa at one point because Hazard on New Junk was quite good with some of those isolation points.
Ooh, that is true. Hazard is very good still. I don't know. Is he?
He's not as good as like as Winston or Diva in some cases. It just depends. He did get I would say he kind of got his upgrade with that the sub tank role.
The initiator one. Yep. Ooh, we're going to
Oh,
Shambali.
it looks like it's not hybrid. It looks like it's escort then.
That's what I thought. I was like, I think it's escort, and I'm like, it's Rialto.
Or not. What is it called? It's not escort.
It is
Escort's the
escort.
robot.
That's push.
Is that? Oh, it's push.
It's yeah. These are called escort maps.
I'm silly.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
What's the one with the robot?
Yeah. Which one's the robot again? You're escorting the robot, right? No.
I mean, shit. If it fits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds similar. Not the right thing. We'll see. So
Ooh,
Shambali
Vendetta ban.
Monastery. Having the Vendetta ban. This map's not really known for its dive. It's more for pokey.
Had to specify that you're banning Vendetta.
That's true. Venture, Vendetta. They could have just been like,
Oh,
they're
that's
banning Venture for
true.
whatever reason.
Yeah, same thing. True.
Yeah.
Because it technically could be Venture.
Rock. Yeah.
Same thought process.
We love rock eaters.
I love my Sigma. I eat
Yes.
rocks.
Yeah. Sigma and Vendetta or Venture go really well together then. Yeah.
Nom nom nom. Both rock
The
eaters.
two rocks. Yep. I don't know. Sigma might eat rocks. That would make sense.
He eats crazy, bro. I think he eats rocks.
Yeah, he
Dude, I forget about
might
the
take
April Fool's
a
update. It's
bite or two out of
absolutely
him.
Ridiculous. Sigma
Yeah,
gets
so
yeah. In April
so
Fool's.
Shambali Monastery having the Vendetta ban here. More of a Poke map, so we'll see how that goes. Just
Right.
not enabling that Vendetta and
Like your
Zarya
dives.
combo. Yeah. Yeah. Disabling the Vendetta Zarya combo. Of course, Zarya does work with Reaper as shown in that last point of Atlas that they were willing to run that.
Yup. And now the big question is, will they run double beam? Because they've ran very close iterations with the bans being around it, and I'm almost curious. A sim TP with a Zarya is this playable? Is it viable? Will they run one beam?
Yeah, having that aggression with that sim TP and then also having a bubble on top of that could apply a lot of pressure onto WMU with those TPs.
Right, yup. My one other thing would be that would disallow the Sigma, because you're running double beam. Sigma is just not the play.
Yeah, I have a feeling Jonah might opt for more of a like Ramatra maybe. Oh,
It's
the Diva ban.
I can understand.
Trying to not enable the Diva when on attack.
Ooh, I'm trying to
Probably
spell. I'm trying to spell. Jesus.
Spell and talk at the same time.
I'm
It
trying
can
to
be
put
difficult.
5 letters into the keypad, bro. I can't spell. Swear right out of sentence, and Grammarly is my best friend.
Now arriving at
Yeah, most maps usually known for being pretty longer ranged. Well, more in comp, but
Right. I mean, with how many
see how
long
this goes
sites
here.
you have, it's considered a poke map. But I mean,
WMU started defense. We'll see how this attack goes for EMU then.
ending. Looks like they are.
Unless I'm wrong about that. But
They are also going to keep Raider in here, so definitely an interesting comp. It's not going to be Kiri Lucio then.
I mean, I don't think I've seen Raider play Lucio that much, but we'll see.
Oh, I'd be wrong. Never mind.
Yeah. I said when I was playing with Raider, when he was he played varsity for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I've never
He played Juno quite a bit when he got moved up.
Oh, okay.
He had, of course, having Juno speed at the time was pretty good, especially with an Ana or
Like
a
a
Kiri
longer-
Ana player, and Kiri player and an Ana player, and it was very well.
Looks like WMU is going to take the risk and run the Sigma, but
Yeah.
definitely
It's like
interesting.
I believe rage is the rage on EMU is just throwing bombs just for fun. But,
Okay, I didn't see it.
One.
All right, Reaper
there's
Zarya.
Zarya Reaper. There you go. Not running the Vendetta, running the old strong comp of having Reaper rather than Vendetta now.
I mean, they are just one and the same. They both have buttons that just let them go places and do whatever. WMU just poking right now, just trying to do a little
keep that poke
damage.
going.
Reaper's keeping high.
Yeah,
Oh,
Reaper getting
immediately gets
annihilated.
wrecked. Hello. And good night to the Reaper.
WMU putting on the pressure a little bit, trying to look for another pick. Speed ring out, was able to not enable him to get another pick.
I mean, shoot, when you get that Reaper that fast and quick, I mean, can you really blame them? He got wrecked.
Shooting that bubble really early and getting that rock off just absolutely obliterated.
EMU trying to take high ground. Oh, it does only have 3 here. One of the
Ice out
bubbles
early.
coming out.
Reaper behind, just holding cart. No one's looking at him.
The Mei is
Getting
gonna
able
go
to pick
down.
up the Mei. WMU getting a little bit split here with their supports.
Yep, support's gonna have to
rotating out here.
regroup.
Getting out some space. Reaper on the inside.
Reaper, and he comes in with a bubble hard. Yeah.
Cassidy was on the inside there, kind of just putting out pressure to the supports, not being able to push him out. Having that sandwich of Cassidy on the inside and Reaper on the outside with a bubble, kind of just
Scary.
the big old knuckle sandwich straight to WMU.
Right. Looks like WMU is just gonna have to reset up here for second point. Looking for maybe to touch, just not able to. EMU trying to take some early position, trying to get a pick out. Rock's coming out early. Reaper is in here without a bubble.
Reaper has nothing right now. Looks like WMU's getting some pressure now.
Juno's gonna go
There's a
down
pick on
right
Juno. Juno from Raider. WMU putting on the
Rock.
pressure, getting a rock onto Juno with a bubble. They're all stuck on the side with the wall.
When there goes Sigvald getting one and then following up with 2 more good picks.
Yeah. Not sure if the signal was very necessary there with how quickly they were being run down. Especially with the wall, the Mei wall there, just isolating them down.
It's also not a bad option though. Sig gets his ult back so quickly with his poke and his rock and his shield and his grasp. It's not a horrible idea.
Yeah, it looks like EMU's coming up on 3 ults here, while WMU's coming up on 4 almost.
Yep. This is going to be definitely a big ult fight. It's going to be who ults first. I'm imagining we're going to see Kiri ults.
There's Kiri ult, countered by the grab ult.
Countered by
Wall
grab. Beat's also coming out to try to save people.
Beat's coming out a little bit late to save the Elena.
Everything else, High Noon, Blizzard, and it's an ult fight.
Yep. Looks like WMU is having the advantage right now, although Kiri's still down. There we go.
But they are
There goes Zarya.
that pick.
WMU winning the ult fight pretty much with that slight advantage.
Right, my one big thing would be there were just a lot of ults used. It was 4 ults for only 2. While the fight was won, EMU is gonna be coming up on 3 here with nothing from WMU, meaning they can press whatever they want and they'll just be able to go wherever they want.
Yeah. I'm probably expecting a speed noon coming up here soon.
I would say
There was a wall isolating them.
Ooh, the Reaper's
Reaper about to go down. Reaper
with no
can
rank,
get a
no TP. High Noon coming out to protect him
High
now.
Noon. Ball being thrown out a little far.
But the Reaper, or the Cass is gonna go down. There goes the Zor too.
Cass getting nothing out of there. That wall really isolating them. Helped them out quite a bit.
Yep.
Cass not able to get enough charge off on his Deadeye to be able to get a pick off of it.
I was about to say, I personally love the Mei here. It's just, you keep someone stuck in, you stop someone from moving, and when you have a Reaper who's just TPing on top of you with no fear, you stick him in and he's not able to go anywhere, and you just gotta blow him up without a bubble.
Yeah, having that wall to either isolate Reaper or the Reaper and the Zarya really helps out.
Looks like EMU
Using a
supports
little bit of split here, using a bubble to get out.
They use bubble and
Jonah a
speed
little
to
bit
get through.
overextended right now while they're trying to rotate.
He's
Jonah might
good.
get picked off here. Jonah getting a bit separated. Oh,
They are
applying
going
pressure
in though
now.
with
Really good
Mei
wall there.
immediately.
Putting on pressure with the Mei wall.
Reaper's in the back though.
Reaper
WMU
in the
not
back line.
caring.
Early
just
Sigalt
walking at the rest
getting
of
2 of them.
Getting 3, I think. Got the
Walking them
Zarg.
down.
Just immediately. Look at this Reaper walk up like, and now I think the Reaper is just gonna get out.
Getting a big stagger probably. Yep, big stagger from WMU.
Ooh, he gets full time too? Jeez. Unlucky.
A good couple extra seconds for WMU or WMU.
EMU. Yeah, either way.
Yeah,
A little longer.
a couple
for them to
seconds
set
for
up
WMU
right.
against EMU.
Looks like
Yeah,
May
probably
Blizzard's
a
gonna be
delay.
coming up here along with Kyrioltz, and maybe built halfway is gonna be an Emre. They still have the Reaper ult and a Juno though.
Yeah.
This could be
Nail
scary.
and Kiri probably gonna hit Kitsune early. Yep, there we go.
Kitsune early.
Juno counter ulting
Responded by Juno.
along
There
with the
goes
nail to
Blizzard
counter that one as well.
Reaper
Getting a
stuck
couple
in without
frozen.
support, and there goes the
Nail
team.
huge.
Absolutely massive. WMU's gonna be able
Again,
to take
using
that.
2 ults for 1 in this scenario is not bad, especially with how far up they are,
Take that.
or how far back they are.
Right, and we'll notice here, this Reaper has been sitting on his ult. I don't know if he's waiting for something, or like, my guess is he's
Looking for
waiting
the-
for Grav? Maybe?
Possibly. Reapers are known for holding their ults until they get like a 4K. Early Emre ult
There
trying
is
to
an
pick
Emre
off the
ult.
back line in the back.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. It does separate
EMU
the team. They're just not able to
just
do
trying
anything
to
with
shelter.
it. Hunker down, but they still got to try to touch here. There's the Reaper TPing on back,
Reaper.
immediately getting rocked, and he has
Ooh.
nothing in the back.
Reaper 1 HP, getting there's the Reaper ult. Good beat coming out along with the grab.
Grav's only going to get one, though. And
Be a
not
scrappy
even
fight
a
here.
kill.
There's the Kitsune coming in. Nothing to be
There's
countered
the
by
Sig
WMU.
ult.
There's
Oh, Sig's
Sig
gonna
ult.
get four.
Sig's full. Sig 4. Sig getting 2 off of that. It's a
Big.
2v3 coming up. 2v4
Oh,
actually.
and Jonah's going to get
Just
picks
Reaper
on
alive, trying to
picks.
hold on for his dear life.
He's just
Reaper
not
going
able
down.
to. Well, I'll be shocked. I saw the Zarya, and I genuinely thought Sig's not a playable option here. But I'll be proved wrong. I guess it is.
0 to 1.
Yeah, usually it's workable, especially if you keep that range like Jonah's been doing. Jonah's been keeping a lot of range between him and Zarya, but as soon as that wall comes up, isolating Zarya and the Reaper, Zarya kind of just gets picked apart immediately.
Rocked it. Holy cow. Now
Yeah, having that
does
Mei in this lineup is really vital for WMU right now.
golden. It pretty much shut down everything because EMU likes to take those close inside angles where Zarya and Reaper can play, but you gotta try to play around a Mei when a Mei is in there in those close quarters. You can just wall people off, stick people in, and all of a sudden it's not playable anymore.
Yeah, WMU basically playing their range until EMU's just in their line of sights to wall them off. It's perfect.
Now WMU
As soon as
is
wall comes up.
opting for the same thing.
Yeah. As soon as that Mei wall comes up, everyone, the entirety of WMU just runs at those 1 or 2 people that get isolated.
Plus,
And
it's
I've seen it too. I would love to see Jonah's rock accuracy right now because he's been hitting every single rock on that Reaper.
Can we? Maybe?
I wish we
No.
could. I don't think we can unless we asked him. But I've seen
possibly? Yeah.
every TP, that bubble gets obliterated and that rock goes flying at Reaper every time. Reaper's been surviving on 1 HP a lot because of that Wraith, but he just has to keep on getting out of there immediately.
It's like Emre is going to
WMU
pick the Heart
taking-
Princess here, and
Yeah.
the rest of them trying to
WMU
go
taking the
up.
left lane,
Immediately
trying to
rolls
take
in the
the height
Zarya,
early.
and she's low with
Zarya,
no
no bubbles, getting shoved off.
Ooh, but there's
WMU
gonna
taking high ground early, Zarya going
the
down
picks.
early.
But it's gonna be even
Yeah,
trades
having-
with their DPS stuck in without any help.
Yeah, WMU having to trade the Emre for the Reaper,
Find the
for
Reaper.
the Zarya, but
Reaper
Yeah.
is barely gonna get out. I don't. Wow. He barely got.
WMU applying pressure early to trying to get the payload as far as possible right now.
Reaper
Only
sitting
one
on
on,
this
giving
corner.
a little bit
There goes a
slower,
bubble
but
out, and immediately
there
responded by a
goes
wall. There's no
Zarya
bubbles.
isolated again. No bubbles, I believe. Zarya might go down again. Zarya's
Dude,
really
dude.
low. Jonah having to apply pressure again, keeping that corner. There goes
Rock coming
Rock
out.
and bubble. There goes another wall again, isolating. WMU having to back up because of Jonah dying.
Correct option. Just everyone leave. Tank dies. Someone dies. Just leave.
Beat out.
To be
Zarya
honest,
looking like she has quite a bit of charge here because of those 2 bubbles and almost dying.
let's check it.
Going into the fight.
Or that is the wrong hero. Zarya's sitting at 60. It looks like.
Trying to get the Reaper out early there. Reaper no
Reaper
fade
no
now.
raid. Gonna be able to barely get back to his team,
EMU,
but the rest of his
yeah,
team
EMU
has
having
no
to
bubbles.
back up on that. No bubbles right now.
The
Possibly
grab
one.
is here though, and it is an option. Rock's gonna come out
Grabbing
now.
close.
Actually
Jonah
having no
getting close
bubbles.
to. Well, there you go. Kiri getting used first. Grab being used to counter. Ball coming up to protect them. No touch by EMU, getting the first point for WMU.
Ooh, I didn't even see that. They C9. The Reaper
Yeah,
is so low, and I mean, yeah, just reset. You got forward spawn.
All of them backed up so much because of the Kitsune.
That's the
Reaper
too.
getting late picked there. That's gonna be really advantageous for WMU.
Now you can just walk up. I mean, shoot,
Yeah.
they don't got a Reaper.
Reaper.
This Zarya is playing incredibly close. Like, I just personally,
WMU going in now. Yeah,
WMU almost
Zarya
on
kind of playing a
four.
little too close almost.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, she's
Using
really
bubble
close
early there
here with
and the
both
wall.
bubbles and a scoop.
There we go. Big scoop.
Blizzard's followed quickly after.
Blizzard
He's
as
gonna
well,
get
trying to
two,
apply the pressure
three
early.
actually.
Juno getting caught. Three getting caught in there.
And there goes everyone
Cass
else.
getting picked off late.
It
Looks
seems like
Reaper's gonna have
just
to
gonna
contest
hold
right
it
at
for
the end.
touch. Yeah.
That last
Oh, he's going
stagger.
up for the window. He ults and gets
beat,
nobody
yeah.
but obliterated. And there we go. WMU is gonna take the first map. 1-2.
Yep. This is a really good match so far.
Play of the game.
Getting a little more tense towards the end. It seems like WMU is trying to put it together a little bit more. Trying to figuring out and countering that the Reaper Zarya is very vital for them. Of course, they weren't able to play Vendetta because of the Vendetta ban, but either way, really strong performance from WMU there. I don't know. I don't even remember how much time they had. They had so much time at the end too.
I think they still had like 3 minutes or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that Reaper overextending a little bit when WMU captured that first point really caused a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4v5 going into that fight with Jonah ulting.
Now, I am
Reaper
going to
just
say
having to stay on that high ground and stall.
Mm-hmm. And he's barely able to do anything with it. With WMU sitting on 3, what is a solo Reaper all gonna do? He gets booped, he gets beated off. Wrong statement. What? He gets a beat thrown on top of him. He's not gonna get anything with a beat. Suzu and,
Yeah.
you know, it's nothing.
Yeah, Reaper just trying to hold on the end there, but not able to. Yeah,
Hey.
strong pushes from WMU and strong retreats as well when needed.
Looks like we're
That
actually
C9
gonna
also
go
helped them quite a
hybrid.
bit.
This is true. We're going to
The
hybrid, and
hybrid
it looks like it's
looking-
Midtown.
EMU's first pick for map being Midtown.
Now, I can definitely see Azar here again. I mean, it's no offense, it's all we've seen, but it's definitely
Again.
a solid pick still.
Banning May has been causing a lot of problems, so banning the May
I was about to say,
for EMU,
yeah.
enabling that Reaper or Vendetta Zarya not being able to be isolated from their supports.
Hey?
Midtown is a strong enough map to play Sig as well, keeping those long lanes and more pokey.
I was about to say, it's still that poke map that you can just, like, throw things down a range and no one can do anything about it. But I don't know if they play poke here without a Mei, because the Mei was a very strong component holding everything together, and without it, I don't know if maybe they still play the Sig?
Yeah, I could see a Sig or Ramatra here, possibly. You could still see Ramatra shield and Sig shield can kind of replace for a few seconds that Maywall, although Maywall is 10 times stronger. But
Right.
having the isolation of some kind will always help.
Right, it still isolates heals and, like, damage, so I mean, it's not like it's similar, it doesn't block someone, but, you know, it's
Yeah.
still kind of the same function.
Yeah, so we've been seeing a lot of from the other maps besides playing May. Top Ramen King's been playing Reaper, which
You know,
can work. Yeah, it can work for this, just not as strong. Juno ban for WMU.
Actually
He has been
do
playing
like
Juno a
Juno
lot.
ban. They've been playing Juno Kiri almost the entire time. It might
I don't
be
think
because I don't know if they might not know how to play Lucio.
Yeah, and not enabling that speed could be vital for WMU.
Right? Because that's why you play at Juno or Lucio. You have speed and you can walk. And without speed, Zarya is a slow, clunky tank who just can't really go many places.
Yeah. But to see how EMU plays this out with their Juno player not being able to play Juno. Yeah. Especially on Midtown where you kind of need speed to get through those tight isolation points.
Right. If I had to put a thought on it, instead, since they can't run the since they aren't able to run the Juno, we might see a sim for the TPing around. It's not as quick, no, but it does still allow you to move places quickly and with precision as a team.
Yeah, you can definitely see out of them that. Yeah, Sim has been banned early on. Although on Midtown, Sim will be advantageous for defense having those turrets on the train above.
Because as we saw, they like to just play hunker down Sim and stay in a room. No one is able to get you.
Yeah, quick rotates from Sim on this map could be vital for EMU here. And without the Mei to isolate them, even with the TPs, it'll be quite difficult.
Yep.
Yeah, I expect to see a Sim here more than likely.
Right. That's my major thing. I'd imagine a sim, probably. My guess? Maybe? I don't know if we do see a Czar, because double beam is a good strategy, but I just don't know if it's going to be great here.
Yeah, seeing the tanks in this matchup are going to be very interesting. Could play Diva with the sim as well to enable the... Possibly a reset for the side choice here.
Oh, or because it was night, maybe? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they get choice of. Well, they didn't say in chat at all, but choice of defense or attack. I assume possibly winner gets to choose attack. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean speculations, but still.
A lot of people, even in the league we play, and forget about the whole attack defense, which could cause a lot of.
Hey, sometimes you prefer to
be really
defense
good.
first. Usually, you want to defend first because you can just hold them down, and once you hold them down, they're not able to go anywhere, and then just dominate the rest of it, and it's a quick map.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be advantageous to play attack too, though. If you know you're going to win, if you get really far in attack and very quickly, that's pretty big for the attack team and kind of brings down the morale for when the defenders go to attack.
Are we about to see a Brigana? Kiriana?
Kiriana.
I was about to say, I saw Brig, I was like, are we seeing a Brigana? With
the Czar Reaper going double hit scan too for WMU.
Playing long range here.
Yeah. Long range, trying to keep that range away from the Reaper more than likely.
Now I will say I very much hope we get to see Raiders Jetpack Cat. It was last time we saw it and it was very fun to watch. Reaper is in here.
We're getting half HP. Both bubbles out of Czar.
Yeah,
probably gonna put her on a little bit of pressure.
Oh, things are lagging for me.
That all on the back is gonna cause some trouble for WMU. It's honestly kind of
there goes the Reaper TPing and just destroying the M-Ray.
That bubble is gonna cause a lot of problems without anything to isolate them.
Ooh, there goes Lucio too. TP though is gonna get immediately knocked out of the sky.
Yeah, it just falls all apart for WMU.
Trying to hold a little bit longer.
Yeah, that first initial pick is crucial, especially for this choke from underneath the train on first point.
You just gotta play
not to be able
so
to retouch.
Oh, just going to reset up high ground here.
Objective lost.
And it looks like they're gonna opt to swap to a Tracer. No, I actually do like this.
Double, yeah. So
this Tracer is very strong and annoying.
So yeah, Top Ramen King switching up the Cassidy for Sojourn, and then Lasania going to Tracer.
Possibly to poke out the supports or stop the Reaper from maybe playing as much as they want. I like it. I like it.
It's very smart to apply pressure in their backline when Reaper just keeps doing TP bubbles into their backline.
Immediately gets blown up.
Great pick off of the Reaper.
And all because their supports were just very distracted there. I mean, their supports were just pulled away, and he dodges the sleep dart.
Yep. Having that Tracer in their backline and knowing their supports is going to cause a lot of issues for EMU.
About to say.
It's almost the same as getting Maywalled in a way, because your
Right.
supports aren't going to be able to shoot or heal
Right.
that Reaper or Zarya.
Because now you're forcing the Ana and the Kiri and the Cass to all play really close to each other, and when they're pulled, when their attention is pulled away, this Reaper is just not gonna get all the heals he's getting all the time.
Reaper going in
He
for
gets
double.
rocked and destroyed on high ground. Grab is coming out, unfortunately hitting the wrong side of the wall. Kiri TP's in, very vulnerable here.
Yeah.
And looks like the
WMU
Tracer's
still
gonna
having
get
the WMU still up 2 in this fight. Now up 1. Ooh, now they're even.
They are
W
even.
was up 2 in this fight. Having that nano on that Zarya pressed the advantage for EMU.
Ooh, the rock is just barely gonna miss on the Kiri, but Kiri is so low back there. WMU trying to just contest cart right now. And I imagine re-rotate on high ground. We are gonna see a Sojourn Bomb and a Trace, or not. You know what I mean.
Ooh, Zarya getting low there. Zarya getting half HP here.
There goes
Kitsune coming out with the
followed by Overclock.
countered railgun.
WMU not able to get anything done with it though. WMU still kind of sitting on the low ground, waiting for something to happen. Beat's gonna come out on high ground.
Yeah, aggressive
Forcing
beat
all
coming
around.
in. No Zard.
There
No Zard
goes
to
their
counter.
Ana. And there goes their Kiri. They're down both supports,
Kiri.
but everyone's just still so
Sigma
low.
getting low. There goes the Reaper ult.
And
There goes down
WMU is just,
Sigma.
this is so close.
No
Reaper is
healers on the side
low.
of EMU. There goes down Reaper. It's just Zarya contesting
DPS
payload.
versus-
Both DPS there contesting. Sojourn having to go getting close.
Kiri here
and
is TP
Suzu
in.
out of Kiri.
The Kiri's got nothing, sitting on high ground,
Kiri's
just
very
trying to heal her
vulnerable.
away, and there
Kiri's
goes the
blue one
Kiri.
shot. There goes the railgun shot on him.
The Czar is still alive and kicking on point, and I mean barely. Tracer's able to go up there and
Good rock there.
destroy the Ana as well. And they're just gonna run down that Zarya and Reaper. Woof.
Can you get a little close there?
So when
Little
I
close for
talk
comfort
about
there.
close,
Seeing the Ana switch off to Kiri here, probably for that survivability.
yep, more of that Suzu. They're opting for a Kiri Brig. I don't
believe the
hate
Brig-
it.
I believe the Brig, or the Brig was on Kiri and swapped after that ult, and now the Ana switched back to Kiri.
Oh, Brig is one in the back though. Oh, Tracer tried to go
Looks
for
like
a bomb,
Jonah-
not getting anything with it though.
Jonah going for the early ult there.
But does force out High Noon. And High Noon
I am
is
not able to get any
gonna
work.
get anything. No one's on anything
EMU's
still.
opting to take the low ground, trying to make WMU fall off the high ground.
Still fighting here. Everyone's still... No one's crazy low, but there's gotta be a pick here soon. And they
There
force
goes
away
Reaper.
with the Tracer.
Reaper down
There goes the
first.
Reaper. Rocks out, gets
Cassie
the
low
Cass.
now. Cass dead. Brig bashing in. We know that's not good. She gets punished for that.
And there we
Goes
go.
down
Everyone
Kiri,
else goes down.
and then-
Trying to push out the Zarya. Do they get the
They're
kill?
trying to get the Zarya at the very end.
Do they get her?
Oh,
barely,
Zarya
just not.
barely able to stay alive.
And they are gonna opt to swap to the Sim here. Ooh, Sim.
Yeah.
Sar. I've speculated it a couple times, but now we get to see it in action.
Double
Sim
beam.
probably opting to TP high ground here. Where'd they go? They went down.
Almost like a bait.
Kitsune
There you
off.
go.
Kitsune on
Double
high
ult
ground,
to start us
followed
off with
by
WMU.
Overclock.
Them just bunkering in that
Hiding.
area.
Oh,
Able
the
to use
rocks
those
out
sim
solid.
turrets for
I gotta
advantage
try to
there in
find a
that
way down
tight
here.
area.
Sigult's gonna come out and get the Zarya.
Good ult from Sig ult. Good
Yup.
ult for Sig.
And EMU's gonna have to try to take this with not much time left, and WMU's just able to pick
Briggs
one by
last.
one. And a team kill. Oh,
Getting a little close there. Sim holding, or EMU holding onto a couple ults in that close knit area.
I was about to say, I feel like, no offense to WMU, but I feel like if they ripped their Kitsune right in that gap and then followed it with a grab, everyone would have just gotten blown up.
Yeah, sometimes you think you might have touch, but sometimes you just don't. Like
Right.
they're having that Sim TP. Sim TP, he used it once for a bait going high ground, and then the second time he kind of scuffed it and used it for his shield perk, I believe. Just to have a little extra shield, but it was just inside that tight-knit underground area.
Yeah, I agree.
Ready.
Looks like WMU's gonna want to just stick on what works. Hey, if it ain't broke,
keep what
don't
works.
fix it.
I'm curious if this person's gonna stick Mercy or not.
They're rolling out a spawn on it, right? Once you're out of spawn like this, you're kind of like
Mercy is
pharmacy.
pharmacy.
Are we seeing pharmacy?
We're seeing pharmacy. Very interesting.
Pharmacy with
Zarya.
Zarya.
I'm not sure how Zarya is gonna work with this because there's
Bubbles.
no big pressure into their backline at this with Zarya.
Physical. 5.
I mean, maybe you bubble
Zarya
this Farah, maybe the cast.
Attackers.
But like,
I would
it's
doubt it.
not.
You have to turn around and look up just for the Farah. I'm not sure if that's
Right.
very reasonable.
That may
Zarya
be
probably
opting
just
to go
using it for
down.
sustainability.
Right, but I feel like
Right,
at this
being
point
run down a little bit.
you'd opt for something more pokey just to give your team more distance. WME immediately opting to just wrap around. The pharmacy is sitting high ground, just waiting to see
Pharmacy.
something. Sorry, I got the
Trying to keep that-
hiccups.
They're trying to keep that enclosed space.
The Sig is gonna just be able to. Rock's coming out early here, trying to get the Kiri. There's Suzu
Getting-
out early, but they're gonna get the Tracer.
Tracer getting picked off early.
Oh, WMU is still.
WMU might having to take some space away from them. If there goes Jonah.
And yeah, as I thought, they're gonna swap to an Emre.
Top Armor King gets picked off too. Yep.
I mean,
Emery
with a
having the double
Pharah-
hit scan probably going into this fight will hopefully get rid of that Farah very quickly.
Right, I was about to
Getting
say.
that Farah
with
the fight early will help a lot.
With a Farah, you can't really not have a solid hit scan because she just gets to sit wherever she wants, uncontested. WMU again opting to go down.
keeping that side street for the pharmacy, trying to deny that flank angle.
EMU giving up so
Kinda-
much space right now. WMU just
They can't
taking it.
WMU not trying to take up that space, but the Farah on the side can cause some problems. Farah
Rock's
just
coming
keeping that
out,
high
gonna hit
ground.
nothing, but everyone's kind of low.
Cass in a
is gonna
bad
go down
spot.
first.
Cass going down.
Kiri has no
No
Suzu
Suzu
and
out
is
of
low
Kiri.
inside. Gonna also get picked off there. Zarya, Farah, oh, and just the pharmacy left. Pharmacy's gonna
Kind
have
of
to...
left out in the
Oh,
open.
they hit
Good
the
rock
rock on the
by
Mercy.
Jonah. Oh my god.
Holy
There's
cow.
just Farah left.
And then staggers the Mercy.
Yeah, out of the air rock. I'd love to see that from Sigmas.
I was about to say, I was not expecting that to connect like that.
Objective.
WMU opting to
Farah
just
getting-
immediately try to push to the high ground. Did Farah get
Mercy
that
getting
spawn?
Yeah, Mercy got the very no. Mercy
Oh,
got the
Mercy
very
got
first
the
spawn.
back spawn. I didn't
Yeah, it
expect
doesn't really
that.
doesn't cause too much issues because
It's Mercy,
she
but...
got that. She can just fly around, but
Right, but, you know, I wasn't expecting Mercy to get that. I was fully expecting Mercy to get forward. Still no one going down.
WU trying to
Everyone's a little
trying to
low.
take this high ground. There goes Emery down.
Emery's gonna go
Having-
down, though.
they're
They're
gonna
gonna have to
have to deal with
reset
the space.
here.
Farah getting that
EMU
very high and
is
tight
sitting
angle
on
on
5
WU.
here. Now, what do we see here?
Yeah. 5 ults coming out of EMU. About
Maybe a-
3, possibly 4 coming out of WM. What am I saying?
WMU.
4 coming out of WMU, 5 having from EMU. See what their combo
see
is
a-
coming out
We
here.
can see a grab Farah. We can see Sig's gonna start first. Gonna immediately scoop the
Trying
Farah.
to
The
get out that
Farah.
Farah.
Wait, where did the Farah go? Oh, Farah died. Never
Farah
mind.
got absolutely deleted.
I didn't even see where she went.
Coming out with
Oh,
Railgun too.
Railgun's
Railgun getting a
one.
pick before dying.
Trying to protect your back line. Just not gonna be able to do much with it.
Kyrian
You're
so
on
getting picked
Lucio
off next
heals.
with Emre. It's a 2v3 here. Probably just gonna have to try and
WMU's
back
just
up.
gonna try to card it.
Lucio
looks
trying to get
like.
as much ground as possible with that cart before backing up. Will
Oh, he's
Lucio
not
get
gonna
picked
get
up?
out.
Lucio does get picked off as well.
But that is going to be Grav and Mercy ults. Not going to really get much out with WMU responding with Overclock and Sig ult. 2 for 2 right now. Now we got Farah Cass Kiri with a Kiri, Lucio, and Emre. Looks
Probably
like
see the cast here is gonna counter the Kyrie ult. Possibly
Right.
beat just to provide more pressure.
I'm thinking beat maybe for the Farah ult. Try to keep people alive. There it is.
This Farah-
It gets
Farah
rocked
early, getting
immediately
rocked.
out of it. Beat for
beat
WMU
to
is going to be
save
able to get
Sigma.
one with
Keep
it,
on
and now they're
walking.
walking up. Stunt walking.
Taking the high ground. There goes
Sig is gonna go down though.
Counter
Responded.
Fury ult.
Pharah is so
Fury counter
low
from the
in
low
the
ground.
sky. Nobody's pushing cart though.
Yeah, no one's on cart right now. Kind of disadvantageous.
Lucio's looping around trying to get to cart here.
Ooh, early pick for,
So's just gonna go down.
On the Soj from Pharah. Having to back up WMU. Still getting a bit of cart progress with the Lucio. Not enough though.
2 minutes. They're
It's a tough
sitting
thing
on
when
an
you take those
Emery.
fights. Taking those fights on high ground kind of sucks because you have to lose one person just to take these.
Emery's in the sky, but responded by
Emery in the
hiding.
sky.
Just hiding.
High Noon bubbled. Just having to hide.
And there goes the
There goes the Cass. Emery able to get another shot off.
And there
There
goes
goes
the
Mercy
Mercy
as well.
They're just looking for
Still
someone
WMU not
who's
getting on the
next.
cart.
There goes the Kyria. The Kyria has nothing inside though. They have 2 on cart now. EMU is going to get a reset here and possibly a secondary touch, but Sigalt still is a very
Yeah.
potent
Sig's
option.
gonna have Sig ulting
Early, hitting the Pharah and the Zarya.
Cassidy come on the left side all alone.
Cass gets
No TP
whacked,
there.
so does the
Pharah ult there.
Bar goes down. They're still up
overclock.
so much. Overclock gets 1 and they C9 the cart. Holy cow.
Yeah. Good ult usage right at the end from WMU. Getting that secure early Sig ult to separate
Play of the game.
their Cassidy and their Kiri from getting able to get them picked off early on.
Огонь по готовности.
She played the game through the right at the end.
Yep, just able to get 1, then 2, then shield goes down.
Yep.
But that does mean we are now 2-2 going to the final map, being push. We love to see all my homies love push.
Really good game coming up here.
Say close too. WMU went down 2 immediately, and I was like, this is so unfortunate. They might just lose this. And then 2 more wins later, and all of a sudden, and we're going to do a little bit of a bathroom break. So, for anybody watching on the stream, we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. After our quick little restroom break, we're back on our final map, Esperanza.
Yep. 2-2 Esperanza. Looks like we might have a possibly going for the reverse sweep. WMU. EMU taking the first 2 maps, and then WMU taking this next 2 maps. Let's see what goes on here. We have a
Sig ban and a Cas ban.
Yeah, Esperanza chose by EMU and Sig ban from them, and then Cas ban from WMU.
Thinking about it, the Cas ban does make sense because their other DPS has been like exclusively playing the Cassidy.
He played a bit of Emery, but has been playing Cas quite a bit.
Right, yeah. And with Esperanza here, without a Cas, I mean, you could dive here potentially.
We have been playing. That last map, we did see Tracer causing quite a bit of trouble for EMU.
I'm about to say
enabling that Tracer with a Cas ban.
Right. Or you do have your Mei back in rotation, and with them playing predominantly Zarya, you could just run the Mei and just blow them up.
That's true. Mei is back in play as well. Esperanza though is pretty divey map though.
Right. My one thing would be, yes, dive is an option, but at the same time, with what EMU's been ripping, just TPs and beams, and I know Jonah likes to play the D.Va, and with beams being in play, D.Va's not 100% viable. I mean, that's kind of what I said about Sig, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, we will see. So you see these compositions come up. We will see. Yeah, having any type of high ground mobility on this map is vital. This map is exclusively about taking high grounds for the most part.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, a Ramatra.
I've seen as Dasani is on Symmetra. I assume it's a Symmetra, and then they're gonna swap out for the Tracer.
Or maybe we see try to match the Sim. It's definitely a play, but you're probably right with the Tracer. You're probably gonna see Sim TP, then 3 blinks, and yeah.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
TP, everyone's taking it. Sim's going back, swapping for
Tracer. Yep.
Tracer. Yeah, it's the old
Looks
bread and butter.
EMU going back to old reliable, which a lot of comps have been doing, which is our Vendetta.
Meta, man. Vendetta using all of her cooldowns in immediately. Arms is used very early here, but the Tracer is just going to be able to sit wherever she wants.
The bubbles, I believe. Jonah trying to take that high ground, isolating them off that high ground.
Looks like they're gonna kind of start to fight around Cart here now. Vendetta's gonna go deep in here with no
Vendetta going
cooldowns.
in hard, using all of her cooldowns.
WMU's gonna commit to the
down.
chase. Not gonna get anything done with it though, unfortunately.
WMU keeping their high ground, trying to get a quick pick off.
Again, going
Vendetta
back.
going in, getting the pick off on
Kiri. One though, and then the other one's gonna go down to Bazaar, and WMU's gonna have to try to just maybe fight this, reset if possible.
Kind of just stall out the bot a little bit and fall there.
Yeah, but WMU is. Unfortunately, they just lost their supports a little too early, and it just happens sometimes. I forget you can't go over the roof.
That Vendetta bubble really causing problems. Looks like we're gonna have the Tracer switched off to Emery. Get a little bit more mobility in that backline, and helping their backline just a little bit more. Get rid of that Vendetta.
Right.
Name of the game is pretty much spray down the bubble and kill Vendetta as quick as possible.
Arm's gonna go out immediately, trying to run
getting
down that
forward
Vendetta.
spawn. EMU getting forward spawn, opting to back up just a little bit.
Zarya
having
is
the high
kind of
ground
stuck
pressure.
here. Vendetta's gonna go in here.
Vendetta not getting bubble.
Arms are gonna be forced out and just not being able to do much. It is even though. There we go. Unfortunately, he's gonna get
Vendetta causing a lot of problems right now for WMU.
What exactly does that mean for WMU? Do you see a swap here to something different? Do you see dive? Do you see?
Well, I'm hoping to see the Mei come out again. Mei was working really well last time.
I would too. I think the main thought process is overclock is just a very good ultimate to use here. WMU sitting on nothing. EMU's gonna start here.
Yeah, Emery ult. Getting down Jonah. Jonah's very low.
Ran down.
Getting a pick on the Kiri, and there goes the Ramatra.
WMU
Having to
just getting on their
reset,
first
another
ult.
reset for WMU. Lucio kind of staggering himself a little bit. WMU coming up on
Sitting on
3 ult. Starting up early.
They're gonna start here early. Immediately responded
Instead
to.
of falling early,
There we go. Jonah's gonna. Yeah, Jonah's gonna get 2.
Jonah getting
Gonna
2
get
there.
another. And they're gonna
Zarya falls
stop him.
to the Zania. Chasing down
Oh, they did use
Juno.
Juno. Where did they use the Zarya?
Zarya used in the backline for
Oh.
Kiri.
I genuinely didn't see it.
Yeah.
EMU still just trying to get out.
3 ults for 2 ults there. Or, yeah, 3 ults for 2 ults there.
WMU is going to be
Pretty
sitting on
advantageous for
3 here
WMU.
almost.
Taking the high ground, Vendetta
Vendetta's
going into the
going
backline.
in. Got
Vendetta
nothing.
getting picked off
Vendetta's going to
early.
get out. And there we go. Satellite Vector. Followed by
Orbital
B.
with-
Followed by Emre.
Emery ult as well.
Kiri's going
Trying
to
to
get
finish
one.
off, close to finish off the fight. There goes Juno.
And the Kiri is so low and she gets
Kiri-
picked as well.
Yeah,
WMU.
Kiriko getting picked, and then Zarya hiding, able to stay alive.
Oh, should I got the Juno too? I didn't even see that. Good call. WMU still sitting on overclock. Overclock, a very drastic ult here. You know, balanced character right here.
Yeah. Overclock, the only ult really in play right here.
Say maybe if the Emre
EMU
gets...
not really able to get touch at all. They swap to Reaper.
Reaper immediately getting
Reaper getting
forced
low,
out,
causing
though.
Wraith. WMU backing up from the Reaper push.
This ends
Overclock
now.
coming
There
out
goes
here to
Overclock.
try to take it back, though. WMU trying to go high
Overclock going
ground.
high ground.
Gonna immediately hit the Reaper very hard. Zarya is gonna use all of her bubbles just to try to stay alive and get destroyed here.
Emery in their backline causing a little bit of problems.
I don't even see him.
Emery
There he
getting
is
run
here.
down a little bit. So just gonna chase down the Emery.
The Reaper is just gonna try to
maybe
get
not.
some stuff, and it looks like they kind of want to run them down here almost. Kiri's so
WMU
low.
getting the forward spawn now.
WMU is just
WMU
continuing to go in
apply
here.
the pressure.
I mean, with Jonah almost being at all, and there's
Emery
that.
ult
There's
coming out.
Emery gonna be out.
Jonah not having arms could cause problems.
Oh, they're gonna barely get out here. And WMU is
getting
gonna
out
be
in
able to
time.
reset very solidly here.
Jonah having ult soon.
Jonah ulting
there
here
it is.
in. There goes the Juno. They're gonna
Yeah,
they're gonna
Kiri
get Kiri down,
getting
but
picked.
Reaper is what? Jonah's unfortunately gonna
Reaper
get
getting
picked. It
picked.
is so
Even right now. 3 on 3.
Kiri dies inside as well.
There goes the Kiri.
tank is 1 HP. And the tank's
There
gonna
goes
go
the
down as
tank.
well.
Emery's the only one alive right now. So he's not gonna
Still,
try to contesting at all.
I don't think he is when that many people are down. Looks like they're gonna try to speed back their Kiri and their Ramatra.
WMU gonna get back there a little bit quicker than EMU.
WMU is gonna be sitting on almost 3 here. EMU sitting on
About 1 only.
maybe they get the Reaper ult halfway. Reaper's in right now. No Wraith, no Fade.
Reaper, yeah.
No Wraith, no TP.
Reaper might be pressured out here. There goes the Kiri ult.
There goes Kiri. Are we gonna
EMU.
respond? No. Looks like WMU
No,
might
backing
just try
up.
to reset here.
Yep.
Smart,
And
smart.
WMU trying
They were
to
all,
reset here.
they were all kind of low, and you kind of just forced out Kiri ult there for no reason.
Yeah. I think there might be a little bit of miscommunication with the kite there from WMU. So caused a little bit of issues, but not too much.
Reaper's gonna go in. He has no
WMU
Wraith,
still
no
holding on
Fade.
3 ult. Yeah, WMU still holding on 3 ults, almost 4 with Overclock. EMU having almost 2 with Reaper Zarya.
Right.
You know, coming up close.
I'm imagining we're probably gonna WMU opting to try to just go up high ground, try to force someone out. Kiri ult, followed by Emre. There's the Reaper though with the bubble with grab, and grab is just gonna
WMU
rip.
kind of fell apart there. Their Kiri's been pushing bot the entire time. Bot's almost at
where
the
it
end
started.
now. Yeah.
This ends
There's
now.
Overclock coming in
out.
now.
Needing to
EMU
just
probably just gonna try
fight.
cutting it out, trying to put the pressure on them.
But there are
There goes down
they
Kiri.
are separated though. And a double kill.
Yeah, double kill. Getting on the top round from Soj.
Zarya's gonna go down,
There
and
goes
Juno's
Zarya.
gonna stagger herself if she keeps standing here. Juno gets same spawn as Zarya, it looks like.
Yep.
So not really horrible.
Probably could have had a bit more stagger out of the Juno, but
Right.
Juno does have all.
EMU opting to
So,
take high ground.
All of them are going to get forward spawn here, looking for an early pick. WMU taking that high ground early.
We have beat, and we have definitely some scary ults here. There's Emre ult.
Emre ult coming out
Beat
early,
very
countered by
quickly.
beat.
And Emre's gonna go down
Emre
in
going
the air.
down. WMU's going to look for another pick.
Kiri is
TP
really
or
low, no
Suzu out of
TP or
Kiri.
Suzu, and there
Goes
she
Kiri,
goes.
traded by Lucio.
I mean, I think you take that. Lucio's back way quicker than the Kiri is. And now you're just
Orbital's
gonna
the-
have to deal with Orbital.
Yeah, Orbital might cause a little bit of issues. No ult to really counter Orbital here.
No, but Ramatra builds is all crazy quick here, so I'm definitely expecting halfway or maybe into the next fight we see a Ramatra ult.
There goes the
Reaper's
TP coming
TPing
out
in the
of
back.
Reaper.
I see.
Reaper almost getting obliterated.
Almost. Very close.
Might have to look for a kite coming out of WMU. WMU getting
are
kind of split
shielding
here.
And just kind of trying to leave.
Here goes
Ramatra's
down
gonna go
Ramatra.
down. WMU's attempting
WMU
to
trying to
back.
get out of there.
Gonna get chased pretty
Getting
hard
chased
here.
a little bit by the Zarya Reaper.
Looks like WMU is going to get out back to their team.
Ramatra will get forward spawn here.
Ramatra will get forward.
Could get
and
an
they're gonna
early
be sitting
contest
on-
here.
And WMU's gonna be sitting on almost 4 ults with EMU kind of not close to anything.
Probably looking for an early Kitsune onto this high ground again. Looks like EMU's giving the high ground though. No bubble on Reaper. There's the
Ramatra ult's
Ramatra
coming out.
ult. Trying to stay alive here.
Oh.
Ramatra going down from the Reaper. Again, the
Kitsune.
Kiriko is just kind of taking the card away from WMU.
They're gonna get back capped. The other Kiri is following, but Kiri is
Ramatra
just
is close by.
pushing.
There you go.
WMU is still gonna get this contest with 2 ults here. They're gonna have to use these sparingly to push all the way across the map
Reaper
still.
going in the backline again. Able to pick off the
response.
Lucio.
Emery
Coming out now too. EMU just kiting it out as much as possible.
Kiri ult here just trying to win the fight.
Kiriel trying to
responded by their own Emery
contest
ult.
off of the bot.
Grab
Jonah having to
also.
just walk in to get the bot touch. Lucio there.
Lucia's
continuing
just trying to
contest the bot.
contest. Soj gets one. Soj dies though, and I don't think they get another touch.
One more touches for
That's
WMU.
gonna be it.
3-2 for EMU.
EMU is.
That is the match.
I mean, still though, so close.
Very close, even up until the end.
I would say even to the end, they were only off by like 30 meters. It wasn't like this was a total pull away. The start was very suboptimal, but it
Yeah,
was.
them getting the early lead and that Kiriko
Okay.
holding onto the bot a little bit and almost backcapping caused quite a few issues for WMU there. Having that bot so far behind has to cause them to reset even further back than they want to, even if they do win the fight.
Mm-hmm. But overall, not a bad game. With WMU,
It's a really good game.
Yeah, I was about to say, with WMU being a little bit outranked, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Not sure.
Sounds right. I think WMU sits about a diamond plat level. And that team was
Yeah,
sitting
they're-
like low masters almost. But overall,
Either way,
very good game.
really close.
Very close.
Almost a reverse sweep for WMU, but overall EMU was able to pull off that last map.
I wanted to see the reverse sweep.
Yeah, me too.
I would have loved to see it. But, you know, it wasn't bad. And honestly, it was just amazing.
Yep.
And
Really good matches.
yeah. I mean, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, really good games. WMU fighting hard to try to secure that reverse sweep. It just couldn't pull it off in the end.
Yippee. I do have one thing to say, though. Just reminding everyone, we do have a charity stream. April 17th, noon to midnight. It's for Extra Life, and if you do want to volunteer, there are options to volunteer in the WMU Discord, I believe you go to announcements in the WMU Discord, and you can sign up to come to play in the events, volunteer for the events, record, do stuff like that. If you feel like that, go to the Discord and check it out. But overall, it was a great game, and go Broncos. Woo!
Go Broncos.
Yippee, yippee.